Hi, Scorpios. Welcome to Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. Let's talk about the stages of change and the energies you may be experiencing within the next 30 days going into the new year of 2020. Now, this message is for Scorpios, anyone with Scorpio in their chart, guided to my channel, and cross watchers as well. Keep in mind, this is a general message, and it may not resonate with everyone. This message intent is strictly for guidance. So, okay, Scorpio, let's get into your energies. To begin, I'm going to start off with some messages of guidance from the Eyes of the Soul Oracle deck. And your first message of guidance, Scorpio, is from Iona. And Iona is guiding you to enter a sacred space and to commune with your fairy allies. So, with these changes that you may be experiencing at this time, Scorpio, it's important for you to understand that you're not alone. And you may have friends, you may have family that you can discuss your situations with, or, have that try and talk things out with. And it may be times when you're not able to get in touch with that person, or that person may not be around, or even when you speak with people, they may not understand the just of what you are experiencing. So during these times, Scorpio, it's asking you to enter a sacred space, not, depending if you follow religion, churches, mosques, masjids, etc. But you can create this sacred space within your home. You can create this sacred space within your surroundings, just being within yourself. And when we commune with our fairy allies, it's not about, the fairy goddesses hanging around, but we do have our spirit guides, because our spirit, we have inside of us and has those guides to help us with our intuition, to protect us during times. And we also have the guidance of our fairy allies, of our ancestors, that's protecting us, that is here to guide us. And it's important during times when you are alone, or sometimes when maybe you are feeling trouble, you can know, or you should know, that you can commune with your ancestors. And not even when you're going through some hard times, and you can show appreciation to your ancestors and pay homage to them, just for, their help in bringing you here, and asking for guidance when, situations get rough. And also when the humans, or the people that are in your immediate environment, are not able to assist you when they don't, understand. So your fairy allies, your spirit guides, your ancestors are here to assist you, where we have to understand that you are never alone. So I'm going to refer to the book just for a bit more clarity and get some expansion on the meaning. This is a new book for me, or a new deck for me, so I'm just getting reacquainted or acquainted with it. So when it comes to Iona and her guidance to you to enter a sacred space and commune with your fairy allies, she's asking you to approach the dwellings of fairies and ancestors with reverence and respect. Interdimensional contact is both natural and illuminating. So connect with your soul, connect with your spirit, connect with your spirit guides, connect with your ancestors, Scorpio, and you won't believe the illumination that can be brought to you from that, those experiences, and just taking that time to, pay that homage or have that discussion with your fairy allies. I've done it myself, when I've been troubled, and, people weren't there, It was no one I could trust that I can talk to about a situation. So, grandma, grandpa, I need you. And, my soul, spirit guides, the divine, assist me because I cannot do it alone. And with that, you also have to understand that we are spirit first and we are out here having a physical experience. So it's natural to commune back with your fairy allies. It's definitely necessary. And as the book just stated, it's illuminating, Scorpio. So your next card of guidance is from Anne Kalich Bahera. I hope I said that right. Anne Kalich Bahera is suggesting that you break free, regain your youth, and fly high. So, right now, Scorpio, with this card, it's like you may have been stuck, may be feeling stagnated in situations, may be thinking about situations too much, may be feeling like you can't move in a situation. And I first want to say, no matter what situation that you're going through, excuse me, Scorpio, no matter what situation you're going through, the saying stated that they could trap my body, but they can't trap my mind. So no matter what your circumstances, it's time to break free. And if you're not able to do it physically, you can do it mentally. You must do it mentally. Regain your youth and fly high. This could be negative energy that's around you. There could be negative energy, that is within you through patterns from the past. And it's time to break free from anything that is holding you back and understand that you're in a transitional time, Scorpio, where changes are taking place going into this new year. So it's time to break free from whatever that is holding you back. You have to take a look at it and don't stay stuck in, thought patterns, any doubt, any worry, any fear. Even if you have people, you have to think we're about to enter a whole new year, and 2020 has so many great things for us. And it's important not to continue to repeat the same cycles, break free. Get back to the young you, the things that you wanted for yourself. It's never too late. It is never too late. Okay? So, referring to the book on Anne Kalich Bahera, the expanded meaning to break free, regain your youth, and fly states that it's time to transcend and a space, let me say it all over again. Transcend time and space and all known boundaries. Adopt positive patterns that regenerate your body to begin a new cycle of growth and opportunity. Nice. So transcend time, Scorpio, and a space and all known boundaries. Adopt positive patterns that regenerate your body to begin a new cycle of growth and opportunity. Break free, Scorpio, from whatever is holding you back. So you have to do it. And the power that can help illuminate you into doing it is that sacred space Commune with your fairy allies, you know, let them help you, with that energy to assist your spirit in moving and not staying stuck. Remember who you wanted to be when you were a child, a youth, before they stole that shit from you. Go back to that. So, Scorpio, getting into your spread and the stages of changes that we're experiencing at this time. So, this is over and done with. And we have the card of the Hangman. So, you could be dealing with a Pisces, or you can also have Pisces in your chart. But with the Hangman, it's like you are suspended up, you cannot move, things are just stuck, you're being forced to be here. And during this time, it's important for you to look at things from a different perspective. But actually, this is over. And during that time, it was placed there for you to look at things from a different perspective, Scorpio, to gain knowledge of your situation, the wisdom of the situation, and the understanding of where you choose to go and where you want to go. So, your suspension time is over. You should have had an awakening there. And it's time to break free and regain your youth at this time, Scorpio. This is over, but its effects are still lingering on. And this is the card of the sun. So beautiful, Scorpio. You do see the light. You are, you know, aware of your capabilities. So you did see the sun. What was in the dark has come to light. Your inner child, your responsibilities to yourself. So this is wonderful that the sun, will shine light on all of the darkness. And these effects of the sun are still lingering within these energies at this time. So don't lose sight of that. Don't let that darkness try to come, because it's going to try to come to take away this light. Also, we all know that there is day with the sunlight most days, and we have the night. So you have to understand the duality and, be able to prepare yourself, because it's always going to be, you know, we all have those good days and, the days that don't always go the best. But with you having that awakening and that enlightenment from the sun, it's important for you to hold on to that and hold that within. Every morning you wake up, you affirm to yourself and you state that it's going to be a great day, you know? And you have to be, reminding yourself of, positivity at this time. So anything that was negative, that was holding you back, you know what I got you. And now that you've seen the sun, it's in order for you to again hold that sun within you. Keep positive attitudes about situations. Let that dark shit go, because you already know how that feels. And anytime you see the dark creeping in, you know, understand it, but let the sun shine back out again. Let the sun out. Don't stay stuck, because right now, Scorpio, have the knowledge that you are being born into a new cycle. And with this transitional period that you're going in, you have the opportunity to become, who you actually are as a youth. All the darkness from, experiences from childhood that might have snatched away that innocence from you and snatched away the things that you wanted and, you fantasize about. You can still have that. You've experienced the darkness, so it's time for that light now, Scorpio, because again, it's never too late. I think that's what I'm going to name your reading. Bear with me. So, Scorpio, where you're heading, we have the card of the Three of Cups. So you're heading to celebration. You're heading to be with the people that you enjoy spending time with, the people you love, your friends, This is what you're headed into, that understanding of, the opportunities to celebrate when you can in this life. And you have to be able to enjoy yourself and understand the people that, you fuck with, the people that your tribe. And what you expect from this, you might expect to find a love of your life. Or we have the Empress. You expect to create something beautiful, Scorpio. You expect to, you can want a child, want to give birth. You might want to, have your other half, a special someone in your life. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, or you can have that special someone, or you can have that in your chart as well. But in with the Empress is what you expect is to be grounded. With the Empress is what you expect is to be nurtured. What you expect as well is to watch and see the things that you want grow. And with the Empress, you have to know that you have the capabilities to make these things happen, and don't believe that you can't. Now, I just had a thought. Now, I hope ain't nobody want to rob a bank. I don't know like that, but we're going to keep it positive. But you can do anything that you desire as a child. It's time to regain your youth and fly, Scorpio. Please. So, what you are to learn, or what you're supposed to learn right now, Scorpio, is the world, the stages of the world, the completion of cycles, the existence of these said cycles, and to understand yourself, Scorpio, and understand the things that you want, understand the things that held you back. And now it's time to enter this new cycle as you are. You have that wisdom, you have that knowledge. Now you have that understanding within this last cycle, and it's time to change the old, any dark feelings, any, doubt, any fear. And it's time for you to choose, what you want for yourself. And it's very important, Scorpio, for you to choose wisely, let me add. Okay? New opportunity, whole new playing field. So, Scorpio, I'm going to pull out my clarifying deck. And just know right now, Scorpio, these are beautiful light energies for you to be able to go out and flirt. You might find a love of your life. Don't be afraid. Don't, you know, think the worst of a situation. Fuck it. Just live your life. Don't be scared. You know what I mean? If somebody say no, they just say no. Even I want to say, if they say no, you out there and you trying to hook up with somebody or whatever, say hi to her. She want to act funny, man. The next one next to her, why not say hi? So just keep going until you get what you want, basically, is what I'm saying. Don't let nothing stop you, Scorpio. Nothing, because it's time to live as you wanted to as your youth, until the bullshit of maybe adulthood, teenage, and growing up around certain situations might have just caused some that darkness, dealing with certain situation and people or whatever. Let them go. Break free from whatever is holding you back. You already know. And also, by communing with your ancestors, your fairy allies, they're going to remind you as well. So, Scorpio, it's very important at this time for you to trust in your ability to make strategic decisions. You don't need the approval from anyone else. Okay? You have to know that you have that ability to make those strategic decisions. Stand strong in who you are. You know, you have the sun now, you know who you are. Stand strong in that. Take on the qualities of the King of Swords. Cut out any bullshit, you know? Don't deal with every situation emotionally, deal with it logically and get into things that you want. No, if you make a strategic decision that I want to do this, you go and do that. Yeah, it's just as simple as that, Scorpio. So when it comes to what is over and done with, what's over and done with is the heartache, the pain, the grief, the loss, the hurt from relationships. What's done and over, the hurt from business relationship, friendships, family issues. Let that go. Break free from it, Scorpio, because you see the light, the sun has shined on that situation. There's a situation with your ancestors, parents, grandparents, cousins. If there was friction with them during, while they were here, what have you. You can talk to them, their spirit is there with you, and get the shit out, address it, don't hold it in, say what you need to say so you can break free from that shit, pardon my language. So you have to see things right now exactly as they are. No rose colored glasses on, as they are. Address it, move forward. Know that the lessons of the pain, the lessons from the grief, the lessons from the sorrow is for your understanding. Was for your understanding in order for you to get back in tune in touch with who the fuck you really are. So, the effects of the sun that's still lingering on, know that you are being protected with temperance, our temperance angel. So, your allied fairies are all around you and guiding you through these changes. Commune with them, thank them, Scorpio. Find clarity through calm at this time, not by overreacting, not by getting angry, you know. Find clarity through calm. Know that your fairy allies got your back, especially when the humans don't. So what you expect and what you're heading to right now, we have the card of the Hierophant. You can have a Taurus in your life, or you can have Taurus in your chart, and you're on your way to be ready to love, ready to learn again, getting back in touch with your morals, getting back in touch with the things that's important to you, getting back in touch with doing what you consider being the right way or just being the right way, period. Getting back in touch with your religion. Most importantly, getting in touch with your spirit. And where you're headed, and what you expect. You expect that you gotta guard yourself with the Nine of Wands when it comes to that love that you want, when it comes to creation of this new beginning. When it comes to fertility, birth, or if you're looking to, make a child, have a child, you think it's going to be hard to achieve that. And you feel like you have to guard yourself from the pain of not getting what you want. Know that you are strong for as long as you need to be strong. Again, if there is rejection in a situation, if one thing doesn't go your way, you're going to try another way. Be strong, Scorpio. Don't let one bad experience turn into, the end, like, you're defeated. And first of all, excuse me, at the beginning of the day, not even at the end of the day, don't think the worst of a situation. It's the end of that, Scorpio. You're being born into a new cycle. Don't you think you've been through enough for too long? Haven't you um, doubted yourself in situations long enough? Ain't it time to do something else? Connecting back to your youth where you was never scared. It's the end of, these situations where you think you got to guard yourself from everything. This is the Nine of Wands we have there. This is being reborn right now, Scorpio. Take advantage of this opportunity, please. And what you're supposed to learn right now, Scorpio, when it comes to the world, when it comes to understanding of yourself, when it comes to understanding these cycles that we have in this life, you're going to learn about justice, fairness. Shit was fucked up. Shit is better again. It balances out. Take the good with the bad. Oh no, we take the bad with the good. We take the good with the bad. Balance yourself, Scorpio. That is necessary. Speak your truth and fairness to yourself. Beautiful, Scorpio. So I'm going to end this spread with a message of guidance or advice from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. And during this time, know that you might be in solitude, Scorpio, because you're being born you're transcending, into a new cycle. You're being reborn, Scorpio. And in this process, you cannot look to anyone else for the answers. The answers are in your spirit. Commune with your spirit. Commune with your spirit. Your fairy allies, and they're going to commune with your spirit and bring the answers to you. The answers are not outside of you. They are inside of you. And whatever you need to do to be, regain your youth. I don't care if you 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, looking at this reading, regain your youth and break free from anything that's been holding you back. Know that you have protection and know that you have guidance. And it doesn't have to be in this physical realm. Okay. And your last card of advice is prosperity will begin. And this is a new beginning, Scorpio. So I'm going to read this message real quick. And this is advice for you on this physical realm. And if you take the opportunity and you commune with your fairy allies and you break free from the doubt, any fear, the bullshit that brought the darkness to you, and you step into that light, prosperity begins. This card brings a message of beginnings, prosperity, wealth, and new business, which could soon be in the palm of your hand. It may result from your hard work, past efforts, and investments, or it could show up unexpectedly. It may even be presented as a gift. With careful and diligent planning, recent endeavors and money-making ideas show great possibilities and promises of monetary gains. This is a time to focus on the most beneficial outcome. Expect the best and envision that project or new job having a successful result. Feel it, see it, and most important, believe it. When you focus on abundance and the positive aspects of the material world and offer gratitude, prosperity in all forms will flow even more freely. Get it, Scorpio. So I thank you guys for your time. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you are so inclined. I would really appreciate it. For further information, check the description box. Scorpio, on these changes and these energies that we're experiencing right now, I will say no more. This is Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. I'll see you soon. Peace.